Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The God Delusion, a creation by Richard Dawkins. The God Delusion, 2006, dismantles common arguments for God's existence, demonstrating the unlikelihood of a higher being. It argues against relying on religion for moral guidance and highlights its potential harm to ethical standards. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Richard Dawkins, born in Kenya in 1941, is an English ethologist, evolutionary biologist, and writer. He is a fellow of both the Royal Society and the Royal Society of Literature, and has been honored with awards such as the Royal Society of Literature Award and the Michael Faraday Award. With 11 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, examining religion with a critical perspective can lead to deeper understanding and insight into its beliefs, practices, and impact on society. It allows for questioning, reflection, and potentially challenging long-held assumptions. The text discusses the age-old question of the existence of a higher power, highlighting the lack of a clear answer. It mentions the value of lessons from religious scriptures in guiding morality, but suggests that close examination can offer a different perspective. The text explores the idea of God primarily from a Christian viewpoint, discussing discrepancies in the Bible, the evolutionary aspect of religion, and how some biblical stories may depict amorality. Idea number 1. Common arguments for the existence of God are not convincing. Humanity has long sought to prove the existence of God using cosmological and ontological arguments. Cosmological arguments suggest a first cause, like Thomas Aquinas's cosmological argument, positing that the universe's existence proves God. Ontological arguments, exemplified by Anselm of Canterbury's reasoning, claim a perfect being must exist, but are criticized for flawed logic by some philosophers like Hume and Kant. These arguments aim to demonstrate God's existence but face challenges in their reasoning. Key idea number 2. Scriptures are not sufficient evidence for the existence of God due to gaps and contradictions present in them. The Bible is the best-selling book globally, but its reliability on proving God's existence is questioned due to changes, contradictions, and human errors over time. The Gospels were written long after Jesus' death by fallible scribes, leading to inconsistencies and alterations. Scholars view the Gospels more as storytelling than historical records due to contradictions and various versions of the texts. Key idea number 3. Natural selection and evolution are considered a more likely explanation for life on Earth than the existence of God. The text explains that despite the complexity of life, the existence of a higher being as a creator is statistically even more improbable. Evolution, as proposed by Charles Darwin, provides a plausible explanation for the development of complex species over time through natural selection. It highlights that while individual steps in evolution are slightly improbable, the cumulative process over time makes the existence of complex life forms, including humans, feasible. The text also argues that the existence of a higher being, such as God, who could create such complexity, is statistically even less likely than evolution. Therefore, it concludes by advocating for sticking to the most plausible explanations, such as evolution, for understanding life's complexity. Key idea number 4. Religion is considered an evolutionary byproduct, without any inherent purpose. Religion may have emerged as a byproduct of evolution, similar to how moths' attraction to artificial light is an unintended consequence of their navigation system. The tendency of children to trust and believe adults could have led to the transmission of religion through generations as an arbitrary belief passed down from parents. Key idea number 5. Good behavior is a result of evolution and is motivated by self-interest rather than originating from divine sources. Religion and predisposition to do good can be traced back to evolution. Genes drive us to be selfish, but being kind to kin is crucial for survival. Sympathy and altruism are advantageous for genetic propagation. Reciprocal altruism benefits both parties, seen in various species including humans through professions and mutual exchanges. Failure to contribute leads to distrust. The essence is that being nice to others is mutually beneficial. Key idea number 6. The Bible's values do not align with modern society, so our morals should not be solely derived from it. The text criticizes the morality presented in the Bible, particularly in the Old Testament, citing stories of cruelty and inconsistency with modern standards. It questions the portrayal of certain acts as commendable and questions the teachings on sin and sacrifice in both the Old and New Testaments, urging a re-evaluation of these moral principles. Key idea number 7. Morals evolve with society's changes. Societies develop consensus on morality over time, influenced by zeitgeist. Changes in morals are gradual and influenced by factors like discussions, media, and leaders. Religion does not drive morale changes. In fact, it can impede progress. Leaders like Martin Luther King can significantly impact shifting societal morals and values. Key idea number 8. Literal interpretation of scriptures can negatively impact society's moral values. The text discusses how religious fundamentalism can lead to extreme and morally questionable actions, such as the persecution of homosexuals in various countries. It also highlights how some religious extremists go to violent extremes in the name of their beliefs, such as committing murder to prevent abortions based on the belief that life begins at conception. This extremism exists not only in conservative countries, but also in more liberal societies, showing the impact of fundamentalist views across different cultures. Key idea number 9. Children faced with forced religious affiliation can experience both mental and physical harm. Parents commonly choose a religion for their children at a young age, even before they are old enough to make such decisions. This practice can involve physical alteration through rituals like circumcision. However, the question arises why religious choices are made for children, considering that they are not considered legally competent until reaching a certain age. Additionally, religion can subject children to physical and mental abuse, such as through extreme fear-inducing experiences like hell houses, leading to potential long-term trauma. Key idea number 10. Religious beliefs receive stronger protection, even if they involve discrimination. Religious beliefs are often given more respect and protection than other beliefs, leading to exemptions in various areas, such as military service and drug consumption. However, this protection has sometimes been taken too far, allowing individuals to use their religious beliefs to justify discrimination or harm towards others. There are instances where religious views are unjustifiably protected, even when leading to violent responses. Key idea number 11. Science is viewed as a more fruitful source of creativity compared to religion, and seeking solace in religion is criticized as hypocritical. Religion has inspired great works of art, but science provides more inspiration through the mysteries of the natural world. Religious art often commissioned, while scientific inspiration is unrestricted. Religious comfort may be hypocritical, as many find solace in belief in the afterlife despite fear of death. The discrepancy in reactions to death raises questions about the depth of religious faith and the fear of purgatory among Christians. In conclusion, the book argues against the existence of God and the value of investing in religion, stating that it impedes progress and perpetuates outdated values. It advises against baptizing children, suggesting they should make their own religious decisions when they are older. The book recommends Christopher Hitchens' God is Not Great for further reading, which explores the development of religious belief and the irreconcilable differences between science and religion. Feedback can be shared via email to remember@storyplanet.net. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.